King fight news. Back at it. Y'all know what it is. Subscribe to the channel. Okay. So Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. More buzz, more talk. But this ain't about the news. This is about the fans, guys. Because in my opinion, the fans put enough pressure on these promoters. The media puts enough pressure on these promoters, on the fighters, to make a fight happen. They'll make a fight happen, point blank. So a certain segment of these fans, I don't know if they're doing their part. You AJ fans, are you doing your part? Are you trying to make this Wilder fight? Are Anthony Joshua fans scared? Are they frightened? Are they worried about a Deontay Wilder showdown for Anthony Joshua? Look at Anthony Joshua. That's a young version of Anthony Joshua holding a fake ass WBC title. They never really pursued that sanctioning body. You wonder why? Maybe because the toughest competition happened to be in that sanctioning body. You ever think about that? Okay, how about this? AJ, you guys in the UK, right? Back in AJ. He's the bigger, physically stronger guy. Yeah? You say he's beaten better competition. He beat Vladimir Klitschko. He beat Joseph Parker. He beat Dillian White. He beat Dominic Brazil. Okay, so Anthony Joshua should beat Deontay Wilder easy, right? I mean, he weighs 250, 260 pounds. Wilder's a slim 220, guys. Wilder weighs 220 eating cheeseburgers. You mean to tell me the brother from the UK out here, Anthony Joshua, comes in at a ripped, muscular physique, 250, 248, 260 pounds, and you guys aren't worried for him? You guys wanna, you know what I hate? Every time we go 2 steps forward in this negotiation, every time Joshua's like, yeah, we're 95% positive we want Wilder next, Barry Hearn comes out the next day. Barry Hearn, when's the last time Barry Hearn started talking to the media? I haven't heard a quote from Barry Hearn fucking years and shit. Barry Hearn come out to the media talking about, oh, you know what? We're gonna have a meeting with AJ, and we really want him to delay this Wilder fight. You know, Deontay Wilder, you know, it's a very dangerous fight. Eddie Hearn's out here saying, oh, it's massive risk. It's a massive risk for Deontay Wilder. It's massive. It's so massive we can't give him a percentage. It's like fucking, oh my goodness, man. Anthony Joshua's handlers, I'm gonna call them what they are. They're handlers. They're really directing his career. They're really the guys saying, you know, Anthony, you're a great fighter. Fight this guy. You know, fight this guy. Fight this Charles Martin guy. Don't worry about that Wilder. You know, fight this guy. You know, it's Jarrell Miller. Fight Jarrell Miller. You know, that's you're gonna look good, Anthony. It's just getting so old right now. So I just want to know from the fans' perspective, do you, Anthony Joshua fans, do you legitimately want to see this fight, or do you just want to argue all day? You want to go back and forth? You want to say, hey, stop sucking Wilder's cock? Is that all you're here for? Or do you actually believe in your guy? Do you think Wilder gets knocked the fuck out? Do you want to see Eddie Hearn make this fight happen? Or do you want to talk about do you just want to talk about excuses why the fight can't happen? Oh, Wilder should have taken the 12 million. Because I've had enough of it. 50 million on the table. The guy's making the longest decision of his fucking life. $50 million. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The dude's never been offered this amount of money ever. No heavyweight has been offered this amount of money ever. he finds the time of day to go over to vacation, come back on Sky Sports, and talk about, we gotta put finances aside, the devil's in the detail. Okay, you guys better be legitimately negotiating. Because, man, I'm tired of this bullshit, man. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm sure somewhere in the back room, Eddie Hearn's talking to fucking Alexander Povetkin's promoter, Rabinski. He might be calling up Jarrell Miller and shit, man. But I don't think they want this one, man. They don't want this work. I don't think they want this work, guys. And I mean, this is the reason. This is the reason I know the Joshua camp is a problem. This is the absolute reason. Every single time some positive piece of media comes out, Wilder offers $50 million. Eddie Hearn comes out damn near the next day and said, oh, I need proof of funds. This is a guy from Alabama. He's a guy from Alabama. How can I trust this guy? I need proof of funds. Oh, and then a week later he says, oh, we didn't ask for proof of funds. We've been talking to Al Heyman. Al Heyman. We had some questions for Al Heyman. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, Eddie Hearn. Back and forth. He's always back and forth. He's never consistent. Oh, he's asking the press, oh, we haven't gotten any offers. There's been no offers for the fight. Wilder wants to fight, but he's not making any offers. A month later, you got $50 million knocking at your door. And he's just like fucking silent and shit, man. Now Eddie Hearn's supposed to have a press conference in New York to announce some kind of network deal. And, I speculated on this many weeks ago that he's going to have something coming, most likely with HBO. And we're going to find out if it's an exclusive deal or not. Because if he comes out and says this fight is exclusive to Anthony Joshua, well then what the fuck? That puts a whole monkey wrench into the whole situation. It puts a giant fucking it's like Eddie Hearn killing the fight is what it is. And HBO would be retarded not to try and make Joshua Wilder. But at the same time, I don't know. Some reason I have a weird feeling HBO is looking for, some ties with a promotional company, because at the end of the day, I mean, all they got is Golden Boy. That's all they got right now. And Golden Boy's fighters, I mean, they got Ryan Garcia, they got Canelo Alvarez, they got Saddam Ali. I mean, their roster's very thin. So there's a reason why they might be looking at Eddie Hearn and wanting to do a deal with them. Because Bob Arum's with ESPN, Al Heyman's running the PBC. I mean, who else is out there? What other major promoter is really out there? Tom Loeffler? Fuck out of here. That guy's not a promoter. That guy's a fucking agent. He's an agent for the Klitschko brothers. That's what he is. That's really what he is. So E-King Fight News, he's not a real promoter. I'll say it point blank period. Tom Loeffler, that dude's a fucking joke, man. Like, he really is. Jaime Munguia. He found Jaime Munguia for fucking Triple G and he gets denied. Call this dude a promoter. Hey, did the StubHub Center sell out for Triple G? You call him a promoter? Get the fuck out of here, man. E-King Fight News. Y'all know what it is. Man. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Daily boxing updates. I mean, y'all want to talk about welterweights? Amir Khan. Amir Khan out here saying everyone thinks he's afraid of Kell Brook. That's what he has to say. He said, a lot of people think I'm afraid of Kell Brook, but I want the fight. But you know what? I just want to fight Adrian Bronner first. Amir Khan cracks me up, man. He really does. I mean, as a fighter, he looked excellent against Philo Greco, but that was Philo Greco. I mean, Really, I didn't even know who Philo Greco was when I heard about that shit. And then I found out he lost to Errol Spence and he went 10 rounds with Sean Porter. Or he went the distance with Sean Porter, something like that. So, yeah, in hindsight, it's an impressive victory. But Amir Khan tends to look very impressive early on in fights. Then when you get to the 3rd and 4th round, he's a different fighter. I'll tell you that right now. So if you got in the ring with a guy like Adrian Broner, that's a good style matchup. If you got in the ring with a guy like Jesse Vargas, I don't think that's going to work out for him. E-King Fight News, let me know what you guys think. Smash the like button.